For warriors, self-importance has a weak point. It depends on recognition to maintain itself. It's like a kite that needs a current of air to ascend and to stay high. Otherwise, it will fall down and break. If we don't grant any importance to the importance, it is finished. Knowing this, an apprentice renovates his relationships. He learns how to escape those who confirm his self and frequents those who don't care about anything human. He looks for criticism, not flattery. Every so often, he starts a new life, erases his history, changes his name, explores new personalities, and annuls the suffocating persistence of his ego. He puts himself in situations where his authentic self is forced to take control. A power hunter doesn't have pity. He doesn't look for recognition in anybody else's eyes. The state of no pity is surprising. One attempts to reach it step by step, through years of continuous pressure, but it happens suddenly, like an instantaneous vibration that breaks our mold and allows us to look at the world with a serene smile. For the first time in many years, we feel free of the terrible weight of being ourselves. We see the reality that surrounds us. Once there, we are not alone. An incredible push awaits us. Help which comes from the core of the ego and transports us in a microsecond to universes of sobriety and sanity. When we don't have any pity for ourselves, we can face the impact of our personal extinction with elegance. Death is the force that gives the warrior value and moderation. Only by looking through the eyes of death can we notice that we are not important. Then death comes to live by our side and begins to tell us its secrets. The contact with death's unchangeable nature leaves an indelible mark on the character of the apprentice. He understands once and for all that all the energy of the universe is connected. There is no world of objects related to each other through physical laws. What exists is a panorama of luminous emanations, inextricably bundled together, within which we can make interpretations as far as the power of our attention will allow. All our actions count, because they release avalanches in the infinite. For that reason, none is worth more than any other. None is more important than any other. That vision destroys the tendency we have to be indulgent with ourselves. Witnessing this universal bond, the warrior is prey to contradictory feelings. On the one hand, indescribable joy and supreme and impersonal reverence towards all that exists. On the other hand, a sense of the inevitable and a deep sadness that has nothing to do with self-pity, a sadness that comes from the breast of infinity, a blast of solitude which will never leave him again. That purified feeling gives the warrior the sobriety, the subtlety, and the silence that he needs to venture there, where all human reasoning fails. Under such conditions, self-importance cannot sustain itself.